Hello everybody. In this video, we will discuss about elements of culture. After watching this video, you will be able to discuss elements of culture in international business environment. What is culture? Let us see an example. In Indian culture, we greet everyone with folded hands or saying Namaste. Americans celebrate a holiday called Thanksgiving, which is part of their culture and not found in other countries. African countries have their own rich culture which differs in accordance with the tribes across the African continent. Now that we have seen the example, let us explore the concept in detail. Culture can broadly be described as the social heritage of a sect, organized community, or colony. Culture includes all the learned and shared internal or external assumptions, beliefs, knowledge, norms, and values as well as attitudes, behavior, dress, and language. It is the entire set of social norms shaping human behavior. It is a fact that cultures may differ for every national political boundary. Cultural differences play a major role in influencing the company's profits in areas where it is operating. Let us see an example. Sometimes a business entity or a country might want to conduct business in a place outside their country. At that time, it is very important to consider cultural differences between the home country and the foreign country. For example, an Indian business entity conducting business operations in Arab countries needs to be familiar with the strict norms being practiced in the country regarding business with foreign entities. The views of two countries regarding punctuality, gift giving, handshakes, role of women in business, etc. could be significantly different. This could affect the business adversely in the long run if the business entity does not familiarize with the other country's culture. In other words, a company can gain a major competitive advantage in the area of international competencies by improving the level of knowledge about the customs, traditions, and other cultural norms in the countries it is operating in. A culture comprises of a diverse spectrum of customs and traditions. Let's have a look at the various constituents of culture. Values. Let us see an example. If a person said, "I will not take money from people," it would not qualify as a value. But if he says, "I will not accept any bribe," his statement reveals a value of honesty that he practices in life. Similarly, the values practiced and followed by a businessman in his daily life can impact his business dealings in a major way. Next is norms and ideologies. A norm is an important element of culture. It refers to the normally expected social expectations that guide behavior in a particular area or region. For example, in Japan, personal identification cards and business cards are handed over respectfully in a formal or informal business meeting. Norms become a part of the law of a country if they are part of the customs and traditions being followed in the country for a long time. Language. The process of communication starts with the process of creation of an idea. The idea is encoded in the form of a language which may be spoken by way of words, depicted by way of images, audiovisual cues, by sign language, and in the form of writing. It is by the process of language that the ideas and the information are communicated, transmitted, and received. Social structure. Social structure refers to a varied pattern of dealings among individuals and groups. These relationships or groups are formed to enhance the functioning of society in a better way. Individualism is a social theory where freedom of action for each individual is given preference over collective control. Collectivism is the step to which individuals are combined into groups. In collectivist societies, since the time of birth, people are united to strong, cohesive in groups. The groups promise protection of the individual as a whole, once united by the group in the society. For example, in India, the joint family system has been into practice since years. Customs and traditions. Customs and traditions affect and guide each aspect of our behavior. This may be formal or informal in nature and vary from place to place. Customs and traditions develop over a long period of time, shaping up from the beliefs and lifestyles of the people as a whole. They also tend to shift, evolve, change, and disappear with the progress of time. Customs and traditions are an important part of evolutionary process and social behavior of humankind. If we consider the example of Indian culture, we have the custom of fasting for a given period of time in order to appease gods. Education. Education is the formal and informal process of learning, unlearning, relearning, and exchange of skills, ideas, beliefs, and attitudes. Education is also the reception of knowledge of a particular academic subject or subjects of general, specific, or technical nature in that particular field of study. Religion. A religion is a system of behavior, beliefs, and practices followed and adhered to since a long time in a particular area. From a business context, religion plays a huge role while conducting international business. For example, some religions may ask that their followers practice complete abstinence from alcohol. Other countries or business people cannot establish an alcohol manufacturing business in such countries which follow these religions. Let's have a quick recap on what we discussed. In this video, we learnt that the definition of culture across the globe helps us to analyze the different cultures adapted by different nations and how it influences international business. Cultural differences play a major role in influencing the company's profits in the areas where it is operating. A culture comprises of a diverse spectrum of customs and traditions.